So now we're coming back to the machine. We're going to clean the machine itself. Like I said, this was already drained for us before our demo today, so there's not any mix left in it, but I'm going to show you the process like if there was mix in here. So what I did over here was, this was our water that was left over, so I put one of our sanitizer packets in there because it was just clear water. So I'm going to use that to help us clean some of the machine here. So just like we did the parts, we're going to start here and work our way down with cleaning. The drip tray is a removable drip tray, but for the cleaning, we're going to keep the drip tray on for now and clean that last. So from the sanitizer water, you'll get your cleaning brush that comes with your machine. If you inherited a machine or bought into a store that already had one, you can get any of these parts you'll see today from Sentry. And you just call our number and ask for parts. So this brush is designed to go in the cylinder, so we don't have to stick our hand back there. So that's what we're going to do. We'll push all the way back and turn and just pull out. Rinse and do the other side. Now, when you do this with mix in here, you would do this a few times until your cylinders were clear. And we'll just wipe down the front of the machine here. Sometimes Petrogel, the lubrication from the head O-rings will come over here right onto the outside of the cylinder, so I always like to wipe that here. Right over here where you're making your cones from the head, there's always a lot of splash up here, so you want to make sure you clean and scrub that as well so no bacteria from your mix builds. And now, since we wiped all that, we can take our drip tray. We'll take this over to the sink where we cleaned everything and clean that along with our parts. So right where the drip tray was, you could get a lot of splash too, so you just want to make sure that's clear on the ledge here. Other thing we want to come down to is our door. I'm just going to move this. You really want to give a lot of attention to your door gasket. This material will collect a lot of mix and any dust or anything, and the cleaner and more you take care of this, the longer it'll last you. The door gasket itself is something you want to do every night, not just when you're cleaning the machine, just to keep all the drops of mix out or anything that may get into it. So after we did the top and the door, we're going to come to our cabinet, and again, you're just cleaning off any mix and wiping down the cabinet. I'm using the sanitizer from our bucket and just wiping the whole cabinet, I should say. Some people use soap and water, which is fine too. I use sanitizer. The sanitizer we use is Sterashine, which is a milkstone remover, and it kills the bacteria that's in dairy. So that's what I use to clean the machines. A couple things you want to keep attention to is, just as it splashes up top, the mix can splash in the bottom when you're filling your tanks. So just give attention to the top of the cabinet too. The other thing that's very important you want to take care of is your rollers. These are your rollers. They spin on your red line hose to push the mix from the cabinet to your cylinders. Especially with reconditioned or older machines, you want to give these a lot of love and keep the buildup from the hoses. You can keep that as clean as possible so it performs to the best of its ability. Another trick I do to get into the rollers, so I use one of our brushes that also comes with the machine, and just cleaning the rollers. With machines that have a lot of use behind them, you'll actually see some of the pieces from the old hoses come out, and that's what you want. You want to keep that as clear as possible.